because I don't see too many people coming in right now. But I guess it was slowly but surely start having people coming in. But it's 11:04 my time, and don't know what time it is to where y'all at. But hopefully somebody in the chat room, they can at least let me know if they can hear me or whatnot, so I can go on. Then we can get this show started. Well, it look like the numbers coming up now, so I guess the notifications slowly going to y'all or whatnot. But yeah, if anybody in the building who can hear the sound of my voice, let me know that you can hear me, and let me know that you can see me. All right. And please, please, please hit the like as you come in. This is one y'all want to hear. Y'all want to hear this. I was gonna do a regular video, but I said no. After I heard what I heard, I said no. Y'all may want to hear this. This man court appearance. Well, let me say his first court appearance. All right. Hey, Sin, where you been, babe? I was just thinking about you the other day. I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? All right. So you said you can hear me? All right, cool. All right. Yeah, y'all gonna want to hear this because the daughter is in this Zoom call with them, and y'all need to hear what she gonna have to say or whatnot. Steph, what's going on? Ann came in early. KK, what's going on? Air Force 5, I saw you here earlier, whatnot. Y'all slowly gonna be coming in because this thing, it picks and chooses when it want to send out my notifications. So yeah, I know how that goes. But anyway, though, let's get right into this. Let's get right into it. All right, so for those of you who haven't been following the story or don't know much about the story, we have a young man by the name of Andrez Smith II. And what had happened here is the man you see, Andrez Martinez, that's his granddaddy. And what had happened is granddaddy claimed he had some money come up missing, and he blamed him for doing it. And not only him, he sat up there and hit his brother, the 8-year-old brother. And guys, get this, he beat him with a sledgehammer, a coat rack, and a cane. And beat the boy so bad that they say the boy's skull was showing, and he had flappy skin, and just a horrible thing. Just a horrible thing. What's up, bag lady? Dwayne Summers, what's going on? Air Force 5, what's going on? You know, it's just a horrible story that this man did all over some money. But again, I'm going to keep stressing it, guys. I really don't think it had anything to do with money at all. I don't. And what you're going to hear now, when his daughter come in to speak, which further kind of makes me feel like it has nothing to do with money. I think he has some towards her. He had some anger towards her. And that's why he did what he did. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is his court appearance. And I want y'all to hear this. And I definitely want y'all to hear when his daughter come in. Because she finna go off. She gonna go off. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrez Martinez, court appearance. All right, let's go.
Andrez Martina, 21 CF 3735. Count 1, first degree intentional homicide. Count 2, physical abuse of a child, repeated acts causing death. Count 3, neglecting a child, consequences death. Count 4, physical abuse of a child, repeated acts with high probability of great bodily harm. And count 5, possessed firearm, convicted of a felony. This is an initial appearance. This case is assigned to Judge Rothstein in Branch 25, appearances.
Valerie Davis appears for the scene.
Stephen Sargent for Mr. Martina. The address 4630 North 46th Street is the best address. A phone number would be 260-234-6638. Qualifies.
Good morning, Mr. Martina, and good morning, Miss Martina. I believe she's also present. I am Commissioner Rhodes, and I'm handling your case via Zoom due to the ongoing pandemic. I have before me a criminal complaint, and in it you're charged in count 1 with first-degree intentional homicide. Upon conviction of this Class A felony, You shall be sentenced to imprisonment. Okay, just one moment, sir. You shall be sentenced to imprisonment for life. Count 2 is physical abuse of a child, repeated acts causing death. Upon conviction of this Class A felony, you shall be sentenced to imprisonment for life. Count 3 is neglecting the child, consequences death. Upon conviction of this offense, a Class D felony,
I done had about 3 or 4 y'all ask me what he wearing. I don't know what the hell he wearing. I don't know. Somebody said it was Air Force 5, said it looked like a blouse. So I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't.
may be fined not more than $100,000, imprisoned not more than 25 years or both.
Hey, Reese.
Count 4 is physical abuse of a child, repeated acts with high probability of great bodily harm. Upon conviction of this Class D felony, you may be fined not more than $100,000, imprisoned not more than 25 years or both. Count 5 is possession of a firearm by a...
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all see that pussy? Y'all see him behind me? Why do they do that when they do this shit? And then when they start hearing they indictments and shit like that, they want to hold their head down like they really give a fuck. Why do people do that?
felon. Upon conviction of this Class G felony, you may be fined not more
Hey,
than
Hiller.
$25,000,
Roll them out. What's going on?
imprisoned not more than 10 years or both. Also, sir, due to the nature of counts 1 through 4, a sample of your DNA is required. Deputy, do we know if that sample's on file? That sample is on file. There are circumstances in which you can request that sample be expunged or removed from the database pursuant to Wisconsin Statute Section 165.77 sub 4. You can discuss that more with
No, you're not, Juju. You actually, you're not late, Juju. You good. You good. Hey, Raven. Hey, Beverly.
Sir, I've read this criminal complaint and I do find that it states probable cause.
Right,
You have a
Ann.
right to an
Right.
attorney and you have one with you. You also have a right to a preliminary hearing. State as to bail.
Thank you,
Hey,
Madam
Georgia.
Chair.
Been a while.
The state is seeking $750,000 cash bail. The state is also seeking a no contact order with
Seeking $750,000 in bail. Why y'all seeking bail, period? Why y'all seeking bail at all?
ATS. The mother of the child, Nakeda M, Alicia M, the grandmother of the deceased child, Naya M, Anthony Anderson, or any other family member of ARS or ATS, and no contact with any child under the age of 18. And I will send a written contact order to that effect. I apologize, I did not do that earlier. The reason for the significant cash bail. This
Right,
is
68. I don't know how to say your
probably
name, but I just saw 68 on it, so I just call you 68.
The worst cases I've ever seen. The facts are detailed pretty clearly in the complaint. But Andre, the child who did not survive the injuries from the repeated abuse he suffered at the hands of this defendant, was beaten for several hours with a number of instruments. And his brother was also struck several times. Not only that, but his brother witnessed his older brothers go through a much more severe beating and eventually succumb to his injuries. There is extremely strong evidence in this case. There were 2 eyewitnesses to the abuse. The defendant in this case did confess and also indicated.
Damn thing dropping frames again, guys. All right, let's continue. Look like it's back up. Look like I'm back up now. Let's continue.
During his confession, that he knew what he was going to do while he did it. There is the potential of 2 life sentences plus 35 years as penalties for this case. The defendant's prior record of at least 5 prior felony convictions, 2 of which are violent offenses. The likelihood of conviction here is extremely high, and there is a high likelihood of a significant prison sentence in this case. The state would also indicate that the defendant knew that the police were looking for him, and he was attempting to trade a van that he owned in exchange for family or friends putting him up in a hotel, but he was eventually
What the
found by
fuck?
officers.
What?
Actually very shortly after the offense.
AKK,
So the
what
state
the?
would be requesting that significant cash
He
bail of
tried to trade a van.
$750,000 and a no
He-
contact order with the persons the state listed. Thank you.
He tried to trade a van so people could put him in a hotel, shit like that. I mean, after what the fuck he did, I hope nobody ain't gave him a damn thing. Seriously, I hope nobody ain't did shit for him after that. If you did, you just as nut as he is.
Thank you. Defense? Attorney Sergeant, I believe you're
Yeah.
muted.
The amount the state is requesting is a very significant amount. My client cannot make any significant amount of cash bail. He is a graduate of Washington High School. He's gone to MATC. He's worked in Milwaukee.
Hey, Didi.
He has a family here in Milwaukee. Realistically, he cannot make anything near that. We'd be asking for an amount less than $25,000 cash bail. Again, he's a resident of the area, gone to high school here, family here. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Martina, I understand that you are present.
Whoever just hit that cash up, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, here's where his daughter finna come in. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Would you like to make a statement? Okay. So, sir, I have listened to the arguments of both attorneys, and I've reviewed the PSA in this criminal complaint. The PSA assesses you at its highest risk level 5 financial with GPS monitoring. It goes without saying that these are some of the worst allegations probably many of us in the courtroom have seen. You stand before me presumed innocent, and I afford you that presumption. However, you are facing a tremendous amount of time in prison. First of all, life imprisonment, plus an additional 35 years. The allegations
Look at that fool!
are
Look at that fool!
incredibly violent in nature. There's an allegation.
Y'all see that
you
asshole?
to evade arrest. It's
Watch him
not
again.
to that presumption. However, that these are some of the worst allegations probably many of us in the courtroom have seen. You stand before me presumed innocent, and I afford you that presumption. However, you are facing a tremendous amount of time in prison. First of all, life imprisonment, plus an additional 35 years. The allegations here.
What you
are
doing that now
incredibly
for?
Violent in nature. There's an allegation that you attempted to evade arrest. It's not as if you turned yourself in. And so for all those reasons, I certainly am going to follow the PSA. I am ordering
What a bitch.
$750,000 cash bail, level 5 supervision, GPS monitoring with a 24-hour curfew, no exceptions. If there are no monitors available, you are to be released but remain on the wait list. But in that event, you'd have to post $800,000 cash bail. So just to repeat.
Oh, my bad, Juju. That because I was too close to that motherfucker. But when he did that, I'm like, you see this motherfucker? Man, get out of here, man. Go suck. I ain't gonna say that.
$750,000 cash with a GPS monitor, $800,000 cash without. You are not to possess any firearms or dangerous
What up, Brian?
weapons, and you're not to have contact with any of the individuals the assistant district attorney named on the record. If you do that, if you attempt to contact any of these people, even to say you're sorry, you may face additional charges. And with that, sir, we'll get you a new court date.
Offer of decision.
Hi, Court, I would like to make a statement.
Here go the
I
daughter.
just found out how to unmute the Zoom.
Here go the daughter.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Ms. Martina.
I just want to tell the courts that my dad has hurt me my whole life. I loved him because he was my dad. I was gonna give you a chance, man, until last month when y'all told my kids what you did to me when I was a little girl.
Did not tell y'all when I first did this case, he did something to that woman. I don't know exactly what, but I believe molestation is involved. I told y'all he did something to that woman. That's why she didn't want that man around her children, because he did something to that woman. I told y'all he did something to that woman. I told y'all he did.
I warned you. I begged you to stay away from my kids. I will never, ever forgive you or Alicia for what y'all put my baby through. You know I've been working hard to be better.
She said she's not going to forgive him and Alicia. I think Alicia is her mama, the one who released her children to that man. So she said she's not going to forgive neither one of them. And she got every right to feel like that. She got every right to feel like that. Because if it had been me, I would have been the same way. My mama gave my children to you. You took my children and did this. And for what? I don't think it had nothing to do with money. I'm telling you, he had something against his daughter. That's why he did that. It ain't got shit to do with money. I refuse to believe it had anything to do with money.
What you and her showed me to be. Andre didn't deserve what you did to him. Ashton didn't either. And I hope you and your mama suffer. And I hope wherever you go, they do to you what you did to my baby. I hate you.
Okay, Miss Martina, I thank you for sharing, and the only thing sorry, that sir, we'll get you a new court date.
I want y'all to hear her again. Hear her again.
Hi, Court. I would like to make a statement. I just found out how to unmute the Zoom.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Miss Martina.
I just want to tell the courts that my dad has hurt me my whole life. I loved him because he was my dad. I was gonna give you a chance, man, until last month when y'all told my kids what you did to me when I was a little girl. I warned you. I begged you to stay away from my kids. I will never, ever forgive you or Alicia for what y'all put my baby through. You know I've been working hard to be better than what you and her showed me to be. Andre didn't deserve what you did to him. Ashton didn't either. And I hope you and your mama suffer. And I hope wherever you go, they do to you what you did to my baby. I hate you.
Okay, Miss Martina, I thank you for sharing, and the only thing I can say is that my heart goes out to you. Okay, and as a victim of a crime, you have the right to be present at every hearing. And I know that there is a victim advocate present from the DA's office that will be in touch with you, okay? What we're going to do now is get the next date.
The state is requesting this morning.
As to the next date, it will likely be new counsel. I'll be asking that new counsel have the opportunity to be heard on bail.
September 13th at 8:30 for a preliminary hearing in prelim court.
Okay, Mr. Martina, you have your next court date. That's September 13th at 8:30. You are all finished. Let them know that you're all done, sir. The hearing is over, and again, Ms. Martina, all I can do is just say I'm deeply sorry.
Yeah, I wanted y'all to hear that. And what I'm gonna do later on, guys, I'm gonna put this on my backup channel because I saw that it dropped a couple of times and it buffered on y'all, so it may be little pieces y'all may have missed. I'm gonna put it on my backup channel so y'all can see the whole thing. You know, Barney Spears said, "I wonder if you trying to be funny." Yeah, let me go and get you on up out of here because I don't see anything funny about this. So you have a good day, sir. You have a good day. But like I was saying, I will put this on my backup channel so y'all can hear it without the mess ups, without the drops or whatnot. But again, even with all this been said, I would like to know. I still would like to know what happened with her. Why did she lose the children? What happened? How she lose the children? Now, a rumor has it, just a rumor, I don't know how true it is. Rumor has it that she was on drugs. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. She had to come out and explain that, why she lost the kids in the first place. She had to come out and explain that. But I would like to know what happened, why she didn't have the children. Well, those two in particular. I don't know if she had the other ones, but we know for a fact that she didn't have those two. All right. All right. So I would like to know that. My 2.0 channel, I got another channel called Chris Thorne 2.0. That's my backup channel. So I'm going to put it up on there later on so y'all can see it without the buffering and stuff like that, because I don't know what's going on with this, why it keeps doing that. But I'm recording a backup copy, so later on I will put it up on my backup channel, the Chris Thorne Show 2.0. It's the same what you see right here. Just put 2.0 behind it, and you'll see my other channel. And I'll put it up on there. With that being said, I want to show y'all something else. He's supposed to confess to another murder. All right. He confessed to another murder. Again, we seeing why she didn't want this man around her children. But however, she also said that she was going to give him a chance. Well, if he doing all this killing, I mean, why would you even give him a chance to be around your children if he doing all this killing? All right. But he confessed to another murder. And I think it's the case that he caught back in 1989 he confessed to. Yeah, they say he didn't confess to another killing another child in 1989. So he killed another child in 1989. And you said you was going to give him a chance to be around your children? No, not me. Not me. But again, a lot of people got forgiving hearts. They do. But I say this. A lot of shit people just can't come back from. Right, Brian? 2 murders and you still finna get this man some bond or try to get him bond? Then he killed a child in 1989, which I don't know how the hell he even got out on that. So 1989, you killed a child. 2021, you killed a child. Something wrong with this dude. Something serious wrong with this dude. And y'all heard her say what you did to me when I was a child. I'm pretty much sure it's molestation. I'm sure it's molestation, or he probably beat her, or it's probably both. Molestation and he beat her. All right. You know, so guys, this stuff is real, man. Y'all need to be careful y'all bring around y'all children, man. Even family members. Please be careful who you bring around your children. Because like I told you, those the main ones who hurt your children is your family members. Those the main ones who will hurt your kids is your family members. Family members, a lot of time, are our worst enemies. You better take heed to that. Our own family members are our worst enemies when it comes to stuff like this. So please, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, be careful who you let around your children. With that being said, we just have to stay tuned to see other updates that comes of this man trial, which I think they said September the 13th. That would be his second trial date. Also, I want to know, Miss Alicia, what's going to happen to you? Because you pretty much gave these kids up on a silver platter. Pretty much. You gave these children up on a silver platter to this man. So I'm just curious if anything's going to happen to you for giving them children to that man, especially when she asked you not to. But now I got a question with that too. If she didn't have the boys, did she have authority to tell you who to let them around and who not to let them around? That's what I want to know, you know. But even you though, it shouldn't take a rocket science to say that this man is a menace. He don't need to be around children at all. But you said you want to give him a chance to reconnect. So you allowed them to go over there and spend the night. Which what should have happened if you were going to do that, it should have been supervised. But nope. I guess you just want to have a free weekend to yourself or something and gave these children to this man and you make an action that you did. This is what happened. For every action, that's the opposite reaction. You probably know this was going to happen, but then again, though, whether you knew it was going to happen or not, this man is a psycho. So, Alicia, me personally, you got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. All right? Nakeda, I'm sorry for what happened to your son. But I'm curious, if you're listening to this, I'm curious, how did you lose your children? I'm curious. So holla at your boy. My doors will be open for you to come tell your story. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful out there. Love your children. And that's all I got to say for that right now. Get that thumbs up for your boy, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.